Hey Libra, how are we today? I'm just doing our weekly readings. This week, obviously, with July coming up so close, we are going to be looking at the month of July. I will just let everybody know if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for that free personal reading. I'll be drawing that when we hit 100 subscribers, hoping to grow the channel so that those messages can get out there to everybody that does need to hear them. But I really do appreciate all your love and support, all your likes and subscribes so far. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you very much. But today we are going to be starting off with the Spirit Junkie Oracle deck. I also have the Lenormand Art Nouveau Lenormand for the main portion, and I will be grabbing a couple of cards from the Angel Answers Oracle as well when it comes to love. Okay, so getting started for you today, Libra. I hope everyone is doing really well. But Libra for July 2023, please. July for Libra, please. Well, two have come out today, Libra. So we do firstly have the beautiful green card here that does say guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. As well as this card here, which does say, I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. Okay, so releasing a little bit of control this month, Libra, relying on our ancestors, our spirit guides, whatever it is that you yourself believe in there, relying on that extra support from the universe rather than feeling as though you need to control everything, and really the way that we're looking at the world as well. All right, so we're getting into the Lenormand. Just pause for a moment. I just had an important message come through. I'm waiting for my son. Won't be a sec. Okay, sorry about that. They're on their way over, so they should be here not long after I finish this video. Okay, Libra for the month of July, please. What's going on for Libra for July? Okay, Libra, for the start of July, we do have the masculine energy as well as that cross coming through. So that's kind of talking about what we saw there with that control. I can't control the world, but I can choose how to perceive it. But the masculine energy is a very sort of controlling type energy. It is a very sort of non-emotional, coming from the logic of reality rather than from a heart space kind of energy. And it does feel as though, with the cross card, that's a bit of a burden to you, that, being so, up in your logic and trying to control everything in a logical manner is actually, a bit of a burden to you. So we are seeing that with that cross card, it does carry a lot of symbolism of, spiritual and religious elements. So it really does, once again, talk about releasing that control and relying on your external guides. Okay, so guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. So coming through quite strong today, Libra, that you do need to surrender a little bit and just have faith that everything is going to work out how it needs to work out, whether that be good or bad. Sometimes things happen for a reason, okay, and not controlling every little thing, and it's just allowing them to flow, okay. With the cross, we do have a strong sense of, having faith that things will work out, as well as, this is part of your destiny, okay, Libra. So whatever's going on for you this month, it is sort of predestined to be happening for you. Excuse me. Because moving into the month of July, we do have the heart, okay, followed by the stork there. So that's really stirring up some new energy for you. So as soon as you kind of release that control a little bit, you are definitely having some new love energy getting stirred up for you toward the middle of the month. All right, so the stalk really does talk about new beginnings, and yes, stirring up that energy, and getting things moving along, just the very beginnings of things getting stirred up for you there. So, and with the love, we are talking obviously about heart, like heart space, love energy, romance, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, seeing some new love energy getting stirred up for you this month. So, even if you are already in a connection, it can always just be talking about bringing new elements into that, or the person that you love, stirring you up a little bit so that we can get some progress happening. Okay, the stalk always moves things forward, and does bring about growth and progression. Okay, so it could talk about brand new beginnings with somebody as well. So it could be somebody completely new coming into your life, which is kind of backed up a little bit here by what we're seeing toward the end of the month. We do have the letter, as well as the garden. Okay, so with the letter, we do have communication in all its sort of forms there. So, texting, emailing, calling, in-person chatting, online chatting, all that sort of stuff. A lot of communication coming in toward the end of the month there. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the vibe that for a lot of you, this is a brand new communication. So toward the middle of the month, it's a matter of progression. Okay, so having that faith, and letting go of control, and just going with the flow a little bit. And then once you're able to do that, that stirs up that energy and allows that new love to come in. And then toward the end of the month, we're starting communication with somebody, and possibly meeting them by the end of the month as well. So with the letter and the garden together, sometimes this can actually talk about, like important paperwork, important, business proposals, all that sort of stuff. So for some of you, there may be like finalizing a divorce, maybe part of what this is all about as well, stirring up that new energy. We do a lot of the time when we want new energy, we do need to release past energy as well. So for some of you, we may be sort of looking at some sort of important paperwork, getting stirred up at these times to be resolved, so that we can meet that new, new energy of love coming in for us. The garden really does talk about, meetings, and that social vibe. Okay, so getting out there, meeting new people, can actually talk about, meeting somebody in a social setting. So, if you're going out to places, the more you're going out to different social places, the more likely you are to get that communication, stirred up for you there. It also, I do feel for one or two of you that it would be sort of advising that if you are meeting somebody new that you haven't met yet, make sure you meet them in a social space, rather than, inviting someone to your home when you've never met them before, anything like that. Safety is important, guys. So make sure you are meeting new people in social areas where there is other people around. That's coming through quite important. There's one or two of you there that I need to sort of let you know that you do need to meet them, in social aspects. And also too, when you're meeting new people, sometimes it is really important to see how they act in a social space, because you want to see how they treat the waiter, how they treat other people around them, not just the person that they're trying to put the good impression on. So it really gives you a little bit more insight into a person when you're meeting them somewhere socially, even if it's just, a cafe for coffee and all that sort of stuff. Any important messages coming through for Libra, please? Any important messages for Libra July? Yeah, heading straight into success there. We do have the key. So that really does talk about new doors opening for you. A lot of brand new opportunities coming your way. And they're all sort of leading to success. Pretty straightforward. We also have the flowers. So that's a very giving energy. Okay. So we literally could be meeting somebody, and you'll know that this is the person we're talking about, because they will literally open a door for you. That kind of a vibe. But it can be talking about, material gifts. But generally it is just a very giving energy. It's kind of like a reward for all your hard work, a reward for you, going with the flow and giving control to the universe rather than having to control every little facet yourself. But it is a very equal giving energy. So, as much as we're giving, that we are receiving as well. Okay. So definitely make sure that we are opening our, and it does with the key, it can talk about, opening ourselves up to giving to new things as well. All right. So just for some of you there, I feel that that's important. Okay. Libra and love for July, please. Libra and love for July. Okay, so we are seeing the card get more information. All right, so I'm kind of feeling like that is that what I was talking about with that garden there, that you do really need to make sure you are getting as much information about anyone that you are meeting this month. So, watching them in a social setting, watching them and see how they interact with other people. It just talks about, getting more information rather than just what's being presented to you, looking in for, the extra details. Getting more information about this person before you sort of committing yourself to a brand new start with somebody. We also have meditation brings answers. So spending some time with yourself, once again, asking those guides for help. Okay. They're there for the taking. They're there to support you at this time. Meditation and spending some quiet time alone, asking for help from the universe or whatever it is you believe in, prayer, that type of thing can actually be really important to you this month. All right. And then once again, we have a very similar message to what we saw with that key. We're heading straight into success. Okay, that is the success card. So we definitely will be seeing a lot of success coming through for us. I feel probably toward the end of the month there of July, but definitely heading into success. It's all about letting go and going with the flow, and relying on that support from God or the universe, really allowing them to sort of, Jesus take the wheel kind of a vibe. Okay. So really allowing that success to come for you, because it's right there in your energy for the taking. So let it come on in. Okay, Libra. But that's what I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comments how that resonated for you. And hopefully I will see you all again soon. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But thank you so much for your time today.